Time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yanks will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Blake Snell gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's what we call a run producer. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs right now. So obviously he's a big part of this offense, and we'll see what he has in store in this one.
So digging in now, Aaron Judge, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitch.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Jordan Montgomery is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. And there's one down now. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First delivery to him on the way. And this is off the corner and low. Ball one. Meadows, 23 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
The 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Matt.
Set to get his day started, Matt Duffy, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Gleyber Torres.
Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
The 1-1 home. To his left, Diaz. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in the first two games of the series, 0 for 8. Here comes the first pitch. And that's taken for strike one. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here's another 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Meadows has a read on it, and that's the third out. The Yanks leave one, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Hunter Renfroe.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Renfroe, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup? Or do you stay with the heater?
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today.
Batting fifth.
And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
2 out, nobody on. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Lined into right, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Michael Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him float. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Perez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. The 1-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Urshela will put this one away, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They trail this one 1-0. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. One and 1 the count to Clint Frazier. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Pitch inside the throw. Throw won't get him. Frazier on at first. Nobody out. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Left side. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right, but foul. So far this season, Judge hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 1-0.
Back now as the Rays line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Kiermaier.
First offering on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
At the plate, Willie Adames. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First pitch of the at-bat. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. One and one.
That's inside.
Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. So 1-1. Smoke toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Don't want to forget about him. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Adames, the runner at third. Diaz at second. Meadows at first. One gone. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. What a flip for one. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So runners at the corners with two gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Looking to minimize the damage here. High in the air out to center field. Gardner's after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays will settle for just the one. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, number 14 on the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, shortstop,
into the box, Torres. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Lifted into the air to shallow center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, right back to him on the mound. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Rays,
leading off the inning, Jose Martinez, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Wendell, 28 years old. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Standing in now, Michael Perez.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it.
The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it's foul, strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Ready on 0-2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 is taken on the inside corner, strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Willie Adames, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. To short, hit hard. Torres picks it up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Renfroe is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high with the fastball here. It's 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And that's over. 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Swing, strike 2.
Can't lose, full.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
And
he's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Hard ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Austin Meadows.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded to short. Torres has it. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Comes set, the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Meadows stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. Gardner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa through 5, all even at 2-2. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Pretty easy to tell in real time, but that one was an absolute missile heading out of the ballpark, and our show track technology confirms it. 115 miles an hour was the exit velocity. An impressive swing of the bat.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a liner, but foul. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer through 5.5, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Martinez. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
Jose Martinez.
David Hale enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 75, David Hale.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
This is popped up, and no one will track it down. The 2-1 home. Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Digging in once again, Joey Wendell. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
This one's down to third. Urshela is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 43.
So striding in, Michael Perez. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. The 1-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The 2-1 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Kevin Kiermaier would be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 0-2. And another foul ball. Perez is off at first with 2 away. Drives it out to deep right center field. Gardner going back to the track, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his first home run of the season, as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. Nope. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Lays off 2-2 now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Tampa. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Oliver Drake is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Oliver.
Ready once again, Gio Urshela. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Down and away, ball one. Drake was born in Massachusetts. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. We're in the seventh inning now of a 4-3 ball game. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Collaret.
In now, Brett Gardner. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 4-3. Jonathan Loizaga gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So Tampa's batting order turns
Leading
over and
off
set
for
to
the
go.
Rays,
Yandy Diaz.
the
He'll lead
first
things
baseman,
off here in this one-run
Yandy
contest.
Diaz.
And now a pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Digging in, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count now, a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Snap throw to first, but he gets back in time.
No, he's safe.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Duffy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three and 1. Here it is. Again to first, but he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Martinez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Diego Castillo takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Clint Frazier.
The pitch. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. The Yankees find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Wendell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Torres scoops it up. A quick out number one.
The batter, number 43.
Stepping in, Michael Perez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. So the Bronx Bombers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
The 1-0 delivery. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back standing. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Drilled to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. The Rays lead it 4-3. Emilio Pagan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan.
Luke Voigt will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 0-1 delivery. Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Perez is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is looked at for ball 1. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Right down the chute that time. 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Stepping in now, Torres, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Last chance for the Yankees. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Meadows going back, still going back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Now battle, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. The 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Two out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so one run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning.
But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Home half of the ninth is straight ahead.
All even now at 4 apiece. Ready now, Willie Adames. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Adam Ottavino comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Ottavino, the former Colorado Rocky, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
He'll try again, 1-2. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
We got time.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The set and the 1-1. Ground ball right side to his right. Voit. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. This game's all tied at 4. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Zero.
1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Popped him up. Duffy is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a curveball misses inside.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Chaz Rowe, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Striding in, Clint Frazier. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 strike.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they breeze through this half of the inning. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 4-4. Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The third baseman, Matt Duffy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Tommy Canely takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1.
0.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, this is one of those good news, bad news situations. The good news is you fooled the hitter and he swings through the pitch. The bad news is the pitch wasn't even in the same zip code as the strike zone, and it goes as a wild pitch.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Voit is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
So coming to the plate, Jose Martinez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just one away. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Striding in once again, Joey Wendell. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Tampa Bay pick up win number 20 on the year. Chaz Rowe claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.